different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders. And this will be a touch. We're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Hits the 20. It's an Indianapolis touchdown.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. To return, Jerome Ford. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Ford on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he gets home. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt. That's his 2nd of the year. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Sent right down the middle and good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Jones. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And the top 10 pick gets career sack number 1.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Left side, caught by Lane. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Throwing now, Daniels. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Daniels back to throw. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. Sets up 3rd down.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage, does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
All set to go now from the 35. Daniels now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Second down carry for Taylor. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
They put downs in motion right. Third down, Jones to throw. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about fourth down. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this. Always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 8.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Cox, this is Lane. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock. Both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Flush down out to his left. It's on target to Williams. He stops here, gain of about 7. And it is a first down, Washington. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. More coming up after this quick break. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Headed out right. To the right side and hauled in by Lane. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 35 yards.
Washington first down. first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First down for Daniels. And he's completed just half of his first 10 passes so far, following that last play. From the red zone now. Brought in right side by McLaurin. A good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Colts' 11-yard line.
On second down, Daniels. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Krosky Merritt on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
10-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
On is Moody for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Commanders 14, Colts 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Josh Downs to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now it's Jones out the play action. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Dafe away.
Daniel Jones.
And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Throwing on second, Jones. And this one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw, here's Jones. Going for Allen, and it's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Jones pass.
I got to say, Kate, that the belief that he had in himself to make that play really is so reflective of the belief this entire defense has had overall across this small little winning streak. And they're sure hoping that this can be the foundation of a third straight win.
Krosky Merritt on first down. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now Daniels to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw, Daniels. He's going to take this to the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders! Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his 2nd in this game, matching his total from last week. Moody able to tack on that extra point. And they now lead by 14 points.
Commanders 21, Colts 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Jones. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Mike Samuel makes the play.
Jones pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, we all know that turnover puts him out there against an offense in field goal range already, Brock. The defense's goal, keep it as lengthy an attempt as they can.
That's right, and that will help, Kate. Like that first down incompletion, and now you're kind of honestly thinking, can I knock him backwards? Can I create a tackle for loss and may even take him out of field goal range?
Now Daniels on 2nd down. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And there it is. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. He's 4 through the air this season.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner chicken dinner.
Moody will add the PAT, and lead now 21.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Colts 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Downs on the return. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now start on the ground. Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from London right after this. Second down now, 7 to go.
Okay, here we go.
Jones now to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is a Colts first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 49-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now Jones. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Taken in by Williams outright. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Daniels. This is a heater going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Already has 1 receiving touchdown in this one. And just trying to get him number 2 right there, weren't they?
You know, Kit, I don't know if this has always been this way, and now it's just defined because of the numbers and all the data we have, but explosives are so important. The data tells you that, and I love them continuing to take shots.
Third and short, Daniels. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
I'll give it to Krosky-Merritt. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to bring up a Commanders 1st down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Here's Daniels on 2nd. Flushed out of the pocket. Diving for it, and he makes the play. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. A hat trick for him in this 1st half. Moody able to tack on that extra point. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Commanders 35, Colts 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Colts are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Jones now on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. Leo Chanel. And that's going to set up 3rd and incredibly long.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing here, Jones. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fourth and forever coming up. Here's Jones to throw. Connecting on the slant. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. So the call to go for it rewarded beyond measure with one of the plays of our game, Brock. And I think they're as surprised as everybody with how well that one went.
Yeah, offensively, they love it. Defensively, you just want to crawl in a hole and just get away. Number 1, you don't want to give up a conversion and then a big play to boot. That's some tough defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. New York Giants. New York Giants.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Jones looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Okay, here we go. New York to the left. New York to the left. North south. North south.
Here's Jones. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Krosky-Merritt to open the drive. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Working on 2nd down. Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again! Sauce Gardner with the INT. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Well, Brock, obviously an error on the quarterback's part to make that throw, right? But credit his effort to take that pick and turn it into an even bigger play.
And the race is on. After that ball is in your hand, now it's on you as that returner to get out in front of those offensive players before they can react, change direction, and ultimately track him down. The initial advantage always goes to the guy making the pick, and he took it to the house.
Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Bengals.
Daniels coming back after that pick. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. There he goes. Right sideline. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
42, Colts 14.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
New York to...
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
New York Giants.
Taylor again. He's going to be taken out after a gain of 5. It's going to be 1st down to Indianapolis. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Lock in the cage. Lock in the cage. New York, jump the left. New York, jump the left.
To the air now, Jones. To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes it inside the 40-yard line. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
On 2nd down, Jones. Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith, and it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it, not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Working quickly here.
11 more yards. That's another Washington first down.
Throwing now, Daniels. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
When these guys told us yesterday in our production meeting they're going to be aggressive and they're going to throw it, kid, I think they meant it. They have not stopped putting the ball in the air.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Thompson. Hey, out goes it! Hey, Elway! 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 Elway!
To throw, Daniels. Big strike here to Williams. He'll go out of bounds there. Downfield after about 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Commanders.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Typically by this point, with this kind of lead late in the game, you don't see the ball pushed down the field. Now, there's part of me that kind of likes it because you're giving your backups an opportunity to play. There's also a part of me where, you better be careful because I don't think this defense is going to forget it.
Now Daniels on 2nd down. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to score. Touchdown, Washington. Chigacompo is 4 through the air this season. On is Moody for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they pad their lead by 1.
The score, Commanders 49, Colts 17.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Downs on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Jones. And they pick him off again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Jones pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
New set of downs from 37. Here's Daniels. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Daniels pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd down, Daniels taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Okay, color me a little bit surprised here, Brock. Seeing them throwing darts downfield still, considering the lead they've got at this point in the game, kind of seems like run it out territory.
Well, you call it surprise. I call it trust. That's what that coaching staff does and believes in their quarterback as they continue to fire away.
Third and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And in. Touchdown, Commanders.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Moody will add the PAT. They add another to their lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 56, Colts 17.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Downs on the return. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here we go, hey.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result at second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Making a read at the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
Okay, here we go.
Jones now to throw. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. From the red zone on first. Sends this one to and through the end zone, so that's incomplete. That's going to bring up second down.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us, and when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Jones now on second down. And they pick him off again! The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Commanders take over.
Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time. But it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And it is a first down, Washington.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dolly, twin. H. Option.
Daniels back to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here's Daniels on second. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Kind of getting to that gray area of the rules and the unwritten rules here, Kate. Like, you're big enough, you don't need to score. You certainly don't need any more yards. But you also want to get work for your guys and those that don't get many opportunities. I'll be kind of curious to hear the coach's remarks after this one.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Wilson. Out bounds up. Just pull. Attack. Go in. Go in. Go. Attack.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. Ooh, baby, Bronk, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Moody able to tack on that extra point. I'm not sure it's needed, Brock, but they add another to their lead.
Colts 17.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Downs on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle, and the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Jones to throw. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And this one stopped fairly close to that 1st down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down.
You know, I like that call, Kate. I kind of like these runs on 3rd downs and what may be predictable passing situations, but a gain like that now opens that playbook for a 4th down decision.
Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They're going Taylor, and they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. That's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Quick! Pablo! Quick!
Throwing on second. Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Kind of gives me an oh boy right there. That clock's going to stop. Your opponent's going to look up at the scoreboard and say, really? Really? You're still throwing the ball down the field up this big? Yeah, you better be ready for the next time you match up with these guys.
Attack! Rob me!
Daniels now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned.